Do you think that the creation of the first Star Oceans record helped with that? Because that's actually, I think, your first step away, your first moment of stepping away from this, you needing to construct everything to get that magical thing across, right? You did have a totally different approach, right?
Yeah, in part, I think. But it was just an ongoing process. With the second Exvius, I already let go, for example, of programming drums and bass. That I did do on the right, or I think so.
Well, no, there were programmed drums, but then I had the freedom to program my take on it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I didn't program bass, so there you see it even more as the evolving process. And indeed, with the first Star Oceans, that whole record was so unplanned in a way, and I didn't really. It was more of an experiment, anyways. And like you said, like Jasper was still drumming back then, and I just gave him pretty much 100% freedom to do whatever he wanted, and on songs that were not really finished yet. So that was interesting.
And I can imagine that evolved into our working process for the second album and now this album.
And hopefully it'll keep, evolving. Because I would hate for this process to be kind of stagnant and having it figured out, because that seems boring, right? To me at least, it's kind of cool if you can always try to explore new angles and new approaches, I think.
Agreed. However, I think in my mind I make a distinction between trying different processes to come up with musical interesting material or involving that, and the actual process of composing. The process of the last album, like us working together, has been the most easygoing and productive writing sessions I've had. And that's partly due to the fact that I think we align very well musically. When we talk about musical ideas, like the other one gets it almost always. And that helps tremendously. And I'm happy where that is. Like whenever we work on music together, we aim for the same goal with the same musical luggage, so to speak. And that is awesome.